Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Crypto Corner with your host, Greg Harriman. Uh, the markets are been really crazy, and there's a lot of good and bad things happening. And so we're going to break it down a little bit today of what we think is good and what we think is bad. So without too much else, let's go to our chart. On our chart, as you always see, um, over on the right side, there's green and red, and you can see that a lot of things have moved into the red. Gala Games is a great example. We said that this is a risky play. It's been going down and down, and now there's a lawsuit. And so we still are holding what we were holding, and we think that all of it will be resolved, but we're not buying anymore. So we're going to see. And if we hear news that changes our mind, then we'll change our mind with it. The Matic is going down, Sol is going down, Bitcoin is going down. We think we can buy all these at different levels. So this week, when we deploy our money, we're deploying it mostly into DOT and Atom. And even though those are going down as well, with DOT under $4, which is, where we started accumulating in the very beginning. So we're very excited to be here at 393 accumulating dollars. And the same with Atom. Under $7 is a great deal. When we had forecasted the eight, we thought, that was a good range. But the market does, of course, what it wants to do. It's the Wild West. So what so what are we really thinking? We're thinking at this point, we're only dumping into Dot and Atom. Why are we doing that? We're getting the 11 plus percent at Coinbase, so why not grab onto more coins, stake them, at least 50% of them, and um, and be getting 11% while it's down at these lower levels. So, you buy something now and you stake it, you're getting 11% on that. You're buying it below market price in my opinion. And then when that goes up, you're going to have that staked money that goes up and you're going to have the other uh your regular investment. So, the hopefully what we're going to do now is look at your the or not your our dot chart, and again we'll sell about 30% of our on stake dot on the way up at 450, and we think that that will just be so that we have dry powder, we have ammunition in case it goes back down or we want to buy something else. So that's going to be kind of the thought process there. What else do we have going on? We have Adam doing the exact same thing. You look at this whole chart, right? It's been going down and down and down. And a lot of people go, oh, the sky is falling. And, you will hear in crypto right now that the sky is falling. We look at it and go, no, this is perfect timing moving towards the bull run, which we believe will be in the middle of 2024. We're in the depression phase. Where in that depression phase, everyone's got their own guess, but we're in the depression phase, which means that we're moving towards the bull run. And we've been in this overall cycle for over 500 days, and usually that's a 400 at the most cycle. So here we are, and then on top of it, we have Grayscale and different banks looking to get an ETF, and if they do, more money will come into crypto. When more money comes into crypto, that's the Bitcoin and the other ones that we hold, then you're going to see Atom and Dot go up with Bitcoin. So even though we think Bitcoin is going to go down a little bit more before it comes kind of back into the bull run, we think that like you could be accumulating right now because your pie, when we looked at our pie before, we had that 65% in that safe area. So you might say, oh, this week, because of my pie, I'm going to be disciplined and I'm going to put it into that. I can't put it into Atom or Dot because it moves my pie out of proportion. All of that would be okay. In the long run, we think Bitcoin goes to 22,000 maybe. And, if it does, Dot and Atom, they're going to still go down a little bit more. We're not going to revise our prices because of we wanted you to see where we were and through this whole time. And you see with all of the stuff that we've been talking about for the last couple months, nothing has really changed in our world. Stayed within our range, did what we, some of them went a little below the range, but overall, it did exactly what we thought it was going to do. We're accumulating the exact way that we said we would. We still believe if we can go a little bit lower, we believe instead of two times your money, you probably can get 2.5 or three times your money on some of these during the bull run. Matic, again, Matic is at least a little bit on the upside as of late, but again, all of these coins are just going to kind of go back and forth, and they'll hit a range. This is not in our range to buy at the moment. We think it could go lower. So as it goes lower, we'll pick it up then. Solana, another, so many people believe that Solana is going to be the prince of all of this when it comes out, and so we believe it may not be the prince, but we believe that it's going to do really well. But again, we believe that it's going to go down with Bitcoin. And again, this is our theory; doesn't make it right, not financial advice. But with Bitcoin, going down, we believe we'll see a Solana that is under that 1650 and it's at 1750 now. So we are not buying. And we think it can go all the way to $13. If it does, then we will buy heavily. We will actually probably not put in to anything else except for Solana in that week or two. And we have some money sitting on the sidelines for that kind of eventuality. What else we have going on? We have more Bitcoin. Again, it's been ranging. For the most part, we don't worry about it. We're not buying here because, again, we believe that it's going to go in that 20K range ish, maybe 22, and we'll start buying back again. And each week you'll see whether we mark it red or green. All right, so we're back at the beginning. So overall, again, we're not worried. What is our philosophy? Safe. These are all coins. Nothing has gone to zero. There's coins out there that have gone to zero during this time. There's ones that have lost 70, 90, 95% of their value. These are kind of hanging in there. And that's part of our safe. Secure network, that's Coinbase. We do go on multiples. MEXC, we're on that. We're on crypto.com. You can be on any of those. And some coins, like Gala, you cannot trade on Coinbase. So you couldn't be in Gala if you wanted to right now if Coinbase is your only one. But Coinbase is the safest, in my opinion. Um, we have added one new one this week, QNT. We believe it's a long term, everything from advertising to digitizing internet stuff to financial. We think this is going to play into that. And so we think that at $90 or right about there, that's a good buy. And so again, if you were looking at your pie, this would be in that safe dot and atom mode. So you could say, well, I don't want to keep exposing myself to more dot and atom. Then we've added this one in there, and we just picked up a position on it this week at 91.60. So um, all these others, super, you can see is down. You can see that render was down, but it pumped just today from yesterday to today. It's up to 157, I think, and so it's up 15%. And when we go into the bull run, what you're going to see is we have to be thinking about how are we going to take our profits and win, because it will just come fast and furious. Like a render is up 15% today. In a bull run, it will be up 15% today, 15% tomorrow, 15% the next day, down 12% the next day, up 4, down 12. And so we just got to be prepared for that. The biggest part of what we're doing right now is just accumulating and not worrying. I mean, I would love it, honestly, if Adam would go to 5. I would love Dot to go to 2, and I would love just to buy as much as I can of that because those things those coins aren't going anywhere. Um, and same with Soul. Love that to be at $10. That would be we would be loading up on that. Bitcoin going to 20 would, in my opinion, be the last time that it ever goes to 20. So, and again, it could go lower than that depending on markets. But with all these ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs coming out, I it's just a matter of time before that pops. So hopefully you like the videos. Hopefully you are sharing them. Um, like I said, we are doing a segment coming up on cold wallets. I've got that all started and in the works, and we'll be able to show you a few. We'll be able to talk about them and say like as we go on this bull run, if you wanted to keep Bitcoin for a long time, you want to get it off the exchange into a safe place. So we're that's really what we're exploring there. So once again, hit the like button. Tell your friends. Let's get Crypto Corner moving, and we will see you next time in 1 week. Thank you.